kind of association, a connection that is created between a pair of words that we need to understand, and then keeping the same connection, same association in our mind, we have to look at the options that are given to us. Okay, to do this, to correct this properly, the very first thing is to understand the word individually, and then understand the relationship that exists between them, and then go for the choices. Okay. Uh, in the early class, we talked about different characteristics, like there is quality of a word that is discussed, there is a certain quantity that is discussed, uh, there is some time relation between certain analogies. We'll start from point 11, because we kind of did 10 in the last class that we have. That is basically defining uh, characteristics and that is basically with number. Okay, there is a certain word that is used for a group of things when we talk about. For instance, if we talk about ship, okay, so we know that a group of ships is called fleet. Okay, there is this particular connection that is showing that something, and that something is with the number of or group of uh, that particular thing. So when there are a lot of ships, that is called a fleet. Okay, similarly, if there are bees, okay, if there are a lot of bee, that group of bee is called swarm. Okay, so maybe in the question that comes in the NT test, they will give us a connection like this, and then they will give us the choices in which one of the choice will talk about certain connection of in one thing with the group. Okay, similarly, loin. Okay, a group of loin is called bride. Okay, so when there are a number of loin in a group, that is called bride. If we have a lot of maps with us, okay, uh, generally there is a kind of book that we have which has a lot of maps. Okay, international maps of countries, then like individual maps of a country and its provinces or states, and even certain cities, the important cities. For instance, if you have a map of the world, in that map there will be a map of Asia, and then there will be a map of Pakistan, and then there will be a map of for provinces, and then certain cities. Such kind of book is called atlas. Okay, you might have seen one in the library. Generally libraries have, or if you are a student of APS, probably in your 4 or 5 class, and then your 7 or 8 class, there is a certain atlas that is included in your course books. So when there are a lot of maps are called atlas. One common one is stars. When there are a lot of stars, that is called a galaxy. Okay, when there are a lot of bush, okay, there are a lot of bush, not trees but bushes are there. So a group of that bushes is called grove. Okay, so that is like generally we also talk about grooves when we say there is a particular kind of tree that is called mangrove. Okay, mangrove are the trees that are normally they are like the plants or trees that grow on their own, and they are generally near rivers. Okay, if you go to that Indus River, you will find that on the bank of the river, just near the bank of the river, there are certain trees that grow up. That is called the mangrove trees. When we have like birds, okay, there are a lot of birds, and those birds, when they are in a group, that is called flock. Okay, there is a saying as also that goes with these two words. We say birds of a feather flock together. Okay, birds of a feather flock together. By this we mean the people. I mean, first generally, by this we mean that the birds that are of same kind, they fly in a group, and therefore it is a flock. The people of same thinking, the people of same objective, same vision, mission, they also stick together. When we have soldiers, they are called troop. Okay, so this is these are like a few combinations that we talk about when we are defining characteristics of one word with the other word with numbers. How many of a certain type or certain kind are grouped together, and what kind of name they have with them.